Hello, my name is Brittany Bimbe, and I currently live in Nelspruit, South Africa, which is about 3.5 hours east of Johannesburg. I work with Operation Mobilization in the area of prevention and awareness for human trafficking in South Africa and around other parts of Africa. South Africans oftentimes ask me, what brought you here? I can tell they think I'm a little bit crazy for leaving the comfort of my home country and culture to come someplace so far away from family and what is familiar. Well, the answer to that question in short is, God brought me here. But it's been a process and a journey that all began with Project Child. When I was in high school, I had the desire to go on a mission trip to Tanzania, but I wasn't sure when I would get the opportunity to go. So I decided to get involved in another way, through child sponsorship. I began sponsoring a girl named Witness, who was a little bit under 2 years old at that time. Later that year, I did get the opportunity to go to Tanzania. I remember thinking on the second flight over there of our 24-plus hour journey that I was never going to come back to Africa. The flight was too long and miserable. Little did I know that was all going to change the minute I stepped into the village of Karansi. The people of that village stole my heart. Their faith challenged mine beyond words. They trusted God for everything. Despite their very difficult living conditions and lack of opportunity, their faith in God was strong. The children at the school stole my heart. Their eagerness to feel loved by somebody, even a complete stranger, was just precious. And their gratefulness for the opportunity to learn was so neat to see. And the teachers of the school were such an encouragement and blessing to me when I was supposed to be there to encourage and bless them. I also got to visit Witness and her family, which is a beautiful experience that I cannot even put into words. It was there, further away from my family than I had ever been, so far outside of my comfort zone, with people I barely knew, that God began to call me towards full-time missions. He put this fire inside my heart for the people of Africa. After that initial trip, I decided to change my career path, so I went to a Christian college where I could further my Bible and missions education. I also took 2 more trips to Tanzania. Each time, my faith was challenged. Each time I got to visit Witness, and each time feeling God leading me towards full-time missions in Africa. After I graduated college, I was ready to pack my bags and go. However, God had another plan. I had student loans to pay off, so He led me to South Korea. That was a leap of faith, because I didn't know anybody there. I had never taught, and I knew the culture and language was so very different. But God grew my faith, and while I was there, I met the man who is now my husband, and funny enough, he's South African. So after 2 years of teaching English, my student loans were paid off. So I joined Operation Mobilization and have been involved in various ministries with them these past 2 years. If you would like more information about my ministry, please feel free to contact me personally via email. In closing, if God can work through a high school girl who never wanted to come back to this continent because the travel was too difficult, He can work through anybody. If God can provide for a poor college student to continue sponsoring a child, He can provide for you too. I still sponsor Witness to this day, and I am so looking forward to the day I will get to see her again. She is now a teenager, and I know she's getting a good education, she gets good health care, but most importantly, she's getting fed the Word of God on a daily basis. That is one of the greatest investments one can make in his or her life. Thank you.